numbers. In Elden Ring, you can literally put on the tankiest armor that you can possibly put on, beef up your HP as high as you possibly can, and walk up to a boss and he can still 1 to 2 shot you. I've never seen a game quite like this one where equipment is essentially useless. Like, you could probably kill every single boss in this game naked, and it's not even really an accomplishment, because it just shows you just how useless equipment is in Elden Ring. Aside from the upgraded weapon, I will say that upgrading your weapon obviously has a very nice effect on your character's DPS output. Aside from the upgraded weapon, there's really not a lot of reason to actually even wear equipment except for style points. Congrats, Stevie. Got hit by the waning fire. More fire. Hey, what do you know? It's almost as if he's a dragon. I'm noticing one interesting thing about the fire is that he kind of uses it on one side or the other of himself. And it does kind of seem like, perhaps, I'm not sure, but perhaps if you were to stand at his tail and dodge basically over his tail, you would somehow avoid the effect entirely. No, I'm wrong. It looks like it still goes through the tail anyway. Still goes through the tail. Well, I mean, it was worth checking out at the very least. Okay, he's going up in the air. Might as well top off my mana. Where's he at? There he is. And he immediately follows that up with a fire attack, which of course is just voodoo. That's the first time he's ever done that. He usually doesn't charge with the ability. I believe that's the first time he's actually done a charge with that ability before. Oh, okay. I was gonna attack you, but alright, I'll just run away then. He often follows this up with a fire attack, so I have to be careful. And he still got me with it anyway. I literally saw it coming, tried to dodge away, not quick enough, I suppose. He also follows this up with a fire attack half the time. Right there. That's another fire attack. He uses the fire attack so often that most of the time all you can do is just not be near him. This is what I mean by the fight is not enjoyable, because most of the time you're just spending running away. Like, that's like the entire battle. Most of the battle is literally just you running away. Like, I could get it if there was a whole bunch of really strong attacks, right? And so you're in there and you're fighting him and you're just, you're doing your best to stay alive. You're dodging wings, you're dodging tails, you're dodging, everything that you can possibly dodge, right? So you're doing your best to dodge his abilities, and there's just this struggle, this constant struggle of you versus him, so to speak, right? But that's not how it is. It's not a struggle of me versus him. It's a struggle of run away. Constantly. Just constantly run away from fire attacks. Constantly run away from explosions. Because you can't dodge them. It's not like you can just do a roll at the right point and dodge the ability. You're just running away all the time. Lag spike at the really wrong time. Well, at least I didn't die. Millennia is more fun and not... Yeah, Millennia is more fun and she's more difficult. Which honestly is a bonus. A boss being difficult is not a bad thing. Like, I like difficult bosses. As long as they're fun. As long as you have fun while you're playing them. That's what matters. God bless it. I hate the timing on that. Last HP potion, and he's firing his laser beams. Firing his frickin' laser beams. Firing his frickin' lasers. Firing his frickin' laser beams. Just firing his laser beams. Where are you? There you are. One last potion, full HP, full mana. We're close. Fire, definitely not something I want to stand near. I do have a physic pod though, that apparently I never use. Oh my god, lock onto him, please. Dragonlord Placidusax. What's up, buddy? Stuck inside of his armpit. I'm trying not to be stuck inside of his armpit. Let me guess. Laser beams again? Yep. Laser beams. So close. Oh my god, get close to him, please. Okay. The most unenjoyable fight so far in the entire Elden Ring franchise. Just a absolutely unenjoyable, boring fight. I'm glad it's over. If anybody from the Elden Ring team ever watches this video, I'm going to tell you right now, do something about this boss. Just remove him from the game or something. Just scrap him entirely. Or completely redo his moveset, because all you did was make a really unenjoyable boss. And that's not something that should be in a game like this. Especially as a secret boss. Especially as a boss that you're supposed to be excited to fight. Having an unenjoyable boss like that doesn't make things fun. He wasn't even fun to fight. He was just boring. I had to, like, literally what I had to fight with the most to beat this guy was my general impatience. Like, that was literally the only thing I needed to do, was just be patient, and I just really didn't want to be patient with this boss. Because every time you fought him, you had to follow an exact prescribed procedure. Like, you had to make sure that you ran in, you attacked one time only, you moved out of the way of the red lightning, attack one time only, move out of the way of the red lightning, attack one time only, run away because he immediately uses fire, run back, attack one time only, run away because he uses an explosion, run back, use one attack only, run away because he uses fire, stay away because he uses fire 2, 3, 4 times in a row, then run back in, do one attack only, and then run away. And there were so many very, very, very tiny little spots where you could attack more than once, or you could do anything out of, like, the prescribed, like, cha-cha-cha, like, dance maneuver. And you had to run away so often that the boss fight took forever for no reason other than just simply because you couldn't go in there and attack him at any point. Because, literally, can't attack him while he's spamming fire, can't attack him while he's using a giant explosion. He spams fire all the time, so you generally can't attack him at all during those phases. He's flying through the air a lot, so whenever he's flying through the air, again, you can't attack him. And there were so many points during the battle where you literally just couldn't fight him. Like, he's unhittable because he has an AoE attack running. He's unhittable because he has a flame attack running. He's unhittable because he's in the air. He's unhittable because he's, flying away from you in a different direction doing some sort of slide attack. And so, like, 90% of the fight, you can't do anything to him. You're just watching a movie clip. Let me just watch this movie clip of the boss real quick. All right, here's your time to react. They should have just put button prompts on the screen. It should have just, like, popped up on the screen, and it should have said, press A now, quick time event. Press B now, quick time event. I can imagine he's super easy on a mage, because he doesn't really seem to punish mages at all. You can probably just stand back and spam spells at him. But I'm not a mage class. I don't even have any kind of mage spells built or incantations or anything. So I was forced to do the fight as a melee character.